Merry Christmas! Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well on this fine Christmas day. I am actually in the house, relaxing, getting ready to have some hot chocolate and turn on, yes, you guessed it, Lifetime. Can't go without my Lifetime. I know it's kind of cheesy. A lot of the shows are really cheesy, and I see a lot of the stars from old popping over that way, but I don't know, it's just something about Lifetime. And I don't like the little cheesy Christmas Lifetime movies. I'm all about the blood, guts, murder for hire type, Lifetime, that kind of Lifetime where like you found your stepfather, but he's not really your stepfather, so you're going to seduce him because your mother made you mad type, that. So I'm all about that. I got up this morning, ran some errands. I feel like for some reason, I am always running errands, even on my days off, when I just want to sit and relax and just chill, not get out of bed unless I absolutely have to, for eating or using the restroom. That's the only time I want to get out of bed, but I just cannot seem to do that, So I get up this morning, maybe about, 4, fed the cats. I put up some blinds, kind of rearranged the plants that I had in the house. So I did that. I made some phone calls and, text. Do you guys text or do you make phone calls when it comes to the holidays? I think I'm a half and halfer. I text half of the people and then I make phone calls to the other half. Like if I think I'm going to be on a phone for like more than 30 minutes with you, I'll call you early in the day so that I can kind of get that out the way and then get to the other people that I need to. And it's not that I don't like to talk, because clearly I do. But if I'm going to get through this list, because I use my contact list because I really don't want to forget anyone. It's so awkward when, the next day someone's like, hey, how are you doing? And I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to text them Merry Christmas, So that's kind of awkward. So I try to go down my list. And when I use my contact list, it gives me a chance to just kind of clean it up, because some of these people, I don't even know how they got in my contact list. It just could be someone that I saw in passing. And we were like, oh, let's change, numbers for whatever reason. And I'm just looking at the name like, who is this person? And, I'm not going to call them to be like, who are you? I know the name, Charlie. Where do I know you from again? Yeah, that sort of thing. Next thing you know, you're meeting in a Starbucks and you're inside of a van. And yeah, that. Then I'm going to become a Lifetime movie. And we don't want any of that. I've watched enough to get out of the van, so I think I can make my way out, but not before, they do some unscrupulous things to me. So, all right, I'm focusing now. I can't wait for that hot chocolate because the sugar, I feel like it's already getting in my body. I didn't even have a sip yet, but just thinking about the sugar is making me hype. So yeah, that Vans and Lifetime, not a good mix. So yeah, so I got that done. I don't do presents. I think I told you guys the last time I did my Christmas podcast. Can't believe it's been a year. Jeez. So I don't do gifts for adults. Children, because, they still believe in, Santa, and they like the thrill of waking up in the morning, thinking like somebody got them this gift. So I love that fact. And I love Christmas. I love, the mood that everyone's in. Granted, after New Year's, people just kind of get back into the, leave me alone, get the hell out of my way mode. But up until that point, it's just amazing. I love the vibe, but I don't do gifts anymore. And I have a little bit of a issue. It's not so much of an issue. It's a mental thing for me. For the past few years, my neighbors have been leaving me gifts. And, I love presents. I love gifts. But I feel weird. And this is just in my head because I don't gift for Christmas with adults. Now, if I see something that's really cool, or I may have overheard, a friend of mine talking about something, and it just happens to be near Christmas that I got this for them. It's not necessarily a Christmas gift, but it's just a gift because I'll gift throughout the year just because I think you might like something, or just because. But I don't want to feel obligated now to reciprocate this gift giving thing. I just don't want to do it because I don't do it. So I'm trying to find a nice way to let them know that I just kind of don't want to be involved in this Christmas kind of back and forth thing. And not only that, now I have another set of neighbors leaving things at my door. So I'm trying to find a nice way to let them know that I don't want to participate in this anymore, because I feel like if I say something, it might come off as just kind of like hurtful, because they may be doing it just because they like giving gifts to their neighbors. I don't know. So I'm thinking, maybe should I just like not give a gift as of next Christmas, because I've already given them something this Christmas. So should I not give them something next Christmas and maybe it'll just taper off? Or should I just kind of say, look, thank you guys, for the gift. I really appreciate it, but we just don't do the gift giving thing, and risk maybe them feeling offended. I don't want them to feel offended. So I kind of don't know how to play that. If you have any suggestions, maybe you could leave it down in the comments, to let me know how I should handle this. Because it just feels so weird, for Christmas. And we speak throughout the year. They're great neighbors. I just don't want to, participate in this gift giving thing for Christmas, after this Christmas. So yeah, that. And I'm getting ready for the new year. Everybody's thinking it's a new start. I'm going to do this and I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to stop eating like bad food and drinking more water. Well, I need to start drinking more water, but I don't know if I'm going to stop eating bad food. I love my snacks too much. I have to start exercising more. I do know that, so that I can continue to eat my snacks. But I've been trying to make a difference before the new year, because the new year is really just, it's another day. It's an excuse to, eat all the good snacks until the new year hits. And then, you cheat a little and then you go full snack mode again and you say, next year I'll start. So that can just be this whole, hamster wheel. It is never ending. So I'm trying to, be more productive and, get my exercise on. There's really no reason that I'm not exercising more. It's absolutely no reason. Just being lazy, watching Lifetime and drinking hot chocolate and eating snacks because it tastes so good. Food is actually delicious. So yeah, I need to start doing some more squats and some sit-ups. I don't even know if people still do sit-ups. Is that still a thing, to work on your abs? There's so many other ways to work on your abs now. You don't even have to do sit-ups. Like you can do leg raises and just kind of like, tone it up by just, doing the rolling wheel. So I don't think I really have to do sit-ups. And I think after the first week, when you're like, hardcore, that's the hardest part for me, that first week of just kind of in my head getting these exercises together and doing it. Because once you start doing it, you're feeling so amazing. And I think for a lot of people, I know for me, when I don't see results immediately, I get kind of like creeped out. I'm like, and I just, I had a visit with my doctor last week. So she's side-eyeing me, and she's like, girl. And I'm like, girl, like, just take my temperature. You don't need to, do sideline commentary about my weight, but she's being nice about it, kind of. She's just like, oh, it happens. It's the holidays and blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, but, she's looking at me kind of like, you still fit those? Like, doctor, please, can, just prescribe me, the patch and, we'll be good. I just came in there for like a note and, she's just like giving me, information about, healthy snacks and things like that. And I know I'm trying. So, but, she wasn't really super shaming me, but, just to be mindful. And I am being mindful of, the weight. So I have to work on that. And I am. So I'm working on a whole new me, not just for New Year's, but just in general, I'm working on a whole new me. So with that, I just wanted to come and wish you guys a very Merry, Merry Christmas, and to see if you guys got lots of gifts, if you're still giving gifts. As adults, I know the kids are going to have an amazing time. I hope everyone got out to see their family and their friends. And even if you didn't get out, I hope that you're home, maybe having some pizza, curled up on the couch or in the bed in your pajamas, doing absolutely nothing. If that's what floats your boat, do that and be okay with that. We actually have a 4-day weekend coming up next week. So I don't really think anyone is in a rush to get back from travel. So very few people, I think, don't have to well, no, very few people have to go into work next week. I think a majority of the people are off next week on Friday, because it's another Friday that we're going to be off on. So another, long weekend before the new year. So yeah, that. So listen, guys, I will be back on to give you an update of the end of 2021 and all the exciting things that has happened this year, along with some struggles that, went on this year. But it's not all doom and gloom, guys. It's been an amazing year. I've had a good time. I had a lot of learning experiences. So yeah, that will be a recap for the upcoming year. So stay tuned. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. I want you to remember to always stay intrigued. And until next time, bye.